Okay, and we're back.
Okay, it auto start. Oh, that's how. Okay, that's how those people do that. Okay.
Don't worry about the heat damage. It's fine.
Says you're missing paint.
Don't don't question it.
From crashing into the planet and the star. Um, I've gone down 17 hull or ship integrity and 17 paint work.
Nice. Now, from those of you watching, is it less choppy now?
Oh yes, it is so much nicer.
I took your advice and I set it to 720 instead.
Yeah, I think that's
Because I figure most people
yeah.
don't have screens that can do better than that anyways. If
Most
someone's
screens will
watching my
do
stream
1080.
in 4K, then I guess that sucks for you.
If I had a screen going 4K, I'd have all the different streams lined up next to each other, watching all of them at the same time. Still at like 480.
Okay, so now not only hi tired, not only are we gonna get slightly lower resolution game, but we're also getting even lower resolution cat cam because it still runs at like 2 FPS. I know I'm quieter than everyone else. Fuck off. I can make myself
Oh yeah,
louder.
there's such a variety or variance in how loud different streamers are. It makes it very hard to listen to multiple streams at the same time. Someone always overpowers all the other streams.
I haven't decided if I'm gonna be one of those streamers that just cusses everybody out all the time. Because I mean, those seem to be all the popular ones, right?
Yeah, until everyone gets tired of them, and then they're
Don't leave
left
me.
by the wayside.
Don't leave me. Don't hate me, please.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna set autopilot, and I'm gonna go put dinner in the microwave.
What are you
I'll be
having for
back.
dinner?
Sweet and sour chicken.
Ooh.
Yep.
Wow. We're just getting there. Somewhere. Don't know where we're getting there, how we're getting there, but. Hi, Axie. I'm up building my colony right now. Oh, that sounds good. I had 3 Oreos and a glass of milk for dinner.
Echo, India Charlie Charlie. The Empire cordially welcomes you to our facility, friend. Permission granted. You are cleared to set down on landing pad 02.
Yeah, pretty much. I do have water, so at least I'm drinking water. Hydrate or dihydrated, whatever the kids say these days. more stuff.
Attention, reckless maneuvers will not be tolerated at this facility.
I don't want to, but I think I'm gonna have to like look at like most of my ships, at how they're engineered,
Why?
and like the cargo ship I'm using right now. I have a feeling I could put on a power distributor that's half as powerful, so thus
Probably
saving
could.
weight and all that. So, and I really don't want to
I
like
mean-
go through all of them.
This ship is just a hodgepodge of random crap. Like, the FSD is off my Anaconda. Power distributor was lying around, power plant was lying around, that's just a bunch of random stuff.
Mm-hmm.
How many insulating membranes are on the carrier? Not that I can't just look, I could just look.
Yeah. I actually don't know. I don't remember what the original sell or buy order was. I'm either at 4 runs or 5 runs. Not sure which.
You have 1840 on there. I mean, I don't know how many you want to put on.
I was wanting to get at least 10 stations worth, and then we never have to come get them again. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And like that means 10 runs, because I think I'm like, unless we build a Coriolis somewhere.
Yeah, well, I mean, the
Because we're
last
definitely not
station
building
is
an
the-
Orbis or a Oculus.
The last one is going to be an Orbis. If it
Okay,
has
that's
to
gonna
make
take
exist.
forever.
Well, because high population, right? Unless there's like a better way to do it.
Yeah, good point.
Because I want that.
It doesn't
system to
have
be
much
my-
building space, does it?
It has all kinds of building space.
Oh, it does? Okay.
That's the one that's got like 139 building slots. I mean, would it just
Let
be
me-
easier to put an outpost and do it later?
Easier, yes. More beneficial? Unknown. Let me look. Where's the primary? Ooh. Or no. I would almost say if it lets you put an asteroid base.
Okay.
Because it's in orbit of a gas giant and it has a ring. It lets you put an asteroid base.
That'll do.
But if not, putting like you could do a Coriolis or a whatchamajoohickey.
Yeah.
Oculus or Orbis.
I like Orbis stations better.
But I'm just saying asteroid because it's in a ring.
It do be.
Like, yeah. If it lets you, build it. Eventually, everyone will be sick and tired of asteroid bases, but
Yeah, but I'm not yet, so it's fine.
yeah. And we know its economy works, unlike a bunch of other stuff. I do sometimes get annoyed that, like, when you go to, like, I want to launch, it doesn't just, like, let you leave the pad facing the way you're going. Yeah, it has to take you down, flip you, or turn you around, and then let you go.
Yeah.
But it does make a sense in some fashions, though. Like traffic control, where you have to have the heat-resistant barriers for the fusion, or for the energy coming out of the back end of the craft. Fancy fruit.
Yeah, so once
Add it
you
on.
finish up with those insulating membranes and I ship it back, we're not that far off being done this.
Like, I think I'll keep going until, like, insulating membranes are the last thing left, and then you jump the carrier back. Let's do that.
Yeah, so there's probably 4 loads of titanium and 1 load of liquid oxygen left.
Actually, you could just... I think next time I fill up my carrier with CMMs, jump your carrier out here as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then I can do both. Also help you burn up some of that tritium.
Yeah.
And actually, hilariously enough, I spent enough money on the tritium to fill up your tank that I'm not making any profit.
Oh no.
I calculated it out. I wasn't even paying attention. Bought the tritium for like 21 million, and I'm making like 2 million a run. And the max your thing was set up for was like 10 runs, or like you could hold 10
Yeah, but
runs
it's like
worth
80
of.
million. If you're buying it at the galactic average.
I'm making. Let's see. So if I sell to your carrier right now, I'm making 2.3 million credits per run. Like, not that I need the money. I have more,
Yeah.
I have more money than you do. I'm definitely making more money from the colonies than you are. That is really disconcerting every time I leave your carrier. Overheating, overheating.
Don't worry about it.
I know, but I don't want to get too desensitized to it because then when it matters, I
My
won't
ship's
pay
gonna sit
attention.
for a minute, and I'm gonna grab more water.
Okay. I wonder what happened to Chong. He muted himself and deafened the chat.
Here, we can play the Look at My Son. Look at my son. He's
Oh,
a very good
kitty.
boy. Yeah? Are you just a good boy?
Most of my cats don't get picked up on cameras.
He's just
Like-
a guy.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What was that? I was trying to I was messing around with filters on my camera while taking pictures, and it just won't pick up our snuggliest cat Zeus. It just doesn't pick him up. It just turns into a black blob on the picture.
Yes.
He doesn't have enough contrast in his fur to be picked up. Like, he's not an actual black cat, he just almost looks like one.
I mean,
We do have a black cat though. But our black cat, she did not like being held. That first day I caught her when she was a kitten, I should have just brought her inside.
Yeah, maybe. All my cats.
But I
are
let-
being
like-
held.
But I let her go to yeah, I'll pick you up, but I'm not gonna hurt you. And then she didn't let us near her for about 3 months. So. Well, I'm definitely draining this place of insulating membranes.
That's fine. They don't need
When
it.
I started, it was at 9,000. Now it's at 7,000.
You're probably not the only one training it. But you might be.
Maybe. I know I don't have a market connector on. I just didn't bother turning it on today. Did I?
Oh, you bastard.
No, it's not on. Who, me or the cat?
Oh, no, neither.
One of these days I'm gonna guess right. Oh, I got a mysterious stranger tip off earlier today.
Yeah.
Its expiration date is 14/11/3310.
What
The game
year is it
in
now?
day, the in-game year is 3311.
Oh, no.
Lincoln, India, Charlie, Charlie. The Imperial Flight Operations Bureau offers their warmest greetings.
I know I had a mysterious stranger tip off around that time. Like, I had a bunch of them. We were doing, or no, was it? I think it was Power Play 2.0 had come out like around that time, and I had like 5 mysterious stranger tip offs.
Pad number 25.
And I went to one and
Are they
I
worth it to
forget
go
what
to?
it was. I didn't do it, and like I didn't go to it, and then it disappeared. And I have a feeling that's that same message. For some reason, that came back.
Yeah. Are they worth it to go to?
I have no idea. Like, they take you to settlements where you have to scan the data beacon, or data beacons and things like that, and some are more complex than others. Some you have to know exactly what you're doing because you're doing a hit and run attack. Like, you have to dodge anti-personnel and ground vehicle fire, and blow up a bunch of skimmers and get fines and whatnot. Or just go on a very heavily armored or heavily shielded ship and just go point blank nose like eagle-sized vessel. Like, I can scan you from my ship, haha, to the ground forces. But some people say that those tip-offs are like they're clues to Raxla and other things like that. I really have no idea.
Yeah.
I definitely think there's something interesting like that Frontier added. For what purpose, I don't know, but I seem to only get them when I'm doing large amounts of trading. So I'd almost say it's like a random event for traders, so they don't get bored.
Trading, you get a lot of them.
Yeah. And I don't think I've ever seen them show up when I'm doing fighting, for instance. So I'd almost say it's like the random encounters that some games add to, like, spice up someone's gameplay.
Yeah, maybe.
But whether, like, which theory is true? No idea.
Yeah. I don't think
I think Canon has a list. Yeah. I think Canon has a list of them.
You are clear for departure.
I do wonder if anyone out there has done every single one of them. Like,
Are
they,
there
like,
so
kept a
many?
tally. I believe so, yes. I could be wrong. You can go to them when they aren't an active mysterious stranger for you. Like, even after this one goes, I can still go to the place. I don't know if it would still be quite as hostile or not. I don't know. I, in all honesty, didn't look into it that much. Because when I was looking into them, it was during the Thargoid War, and I had other things to do.
Hey, Gnome, how are you? Yeah. Here's a live bandit reaction now. He's sleepy. What? Yeah. Yeah. You're just a little guy. What?
I'm just glad the Power Security Force don't go after you in Super Cruise.
Yeah.
That would suck. Like, you have enough problems to worry about with pirates. I don't need System Authority or, like, power play faction after me as well. Is Chonk still online?
Yeah.
Yep.
it's very important to have live cat footage while you're on stream. I think that should add like 1 million viewers. He's just
Oh, I
hanging
wonder
out.
if Stargoid had a crow camera for a little while.
A crow camera?
Yeah, he befriended a family of crows in his backyard.
Crazy.
That camera will probably turn on once it's spring. And he could identify which crow was which, and it was quite funny to watch. I forget which one it was, but it would pick up the food, like multiple pellets of food in its mouth, walk over to the water bowl and drop them all in. And then go get some more, and then drop more in, and then eat the ones that were already there.
Huh.
Yeah. And of course, he didn't always eat all the stuff he put in, so Stargoid would have to clean the thing all the time. But
Yeah, birds are pretty messy.
crows are amazingly smart.
Yeah, I need to get like 10 of them and teach them how to bring me money.
You might be better off teaching a monkey.
Yeah, but people do that
Uh,
with crows, don't they?
I don't know.
It's crows or ravens. They like they train them to like give them money they find on the side of the road in exchange for food.
Oh wow, that's cool. I forget where it is, but the monkeys have learned that tourists are great marks, and the monkeys will steal the tourist sunglasses, and then the locals have to bribe the monkey to give back the sunglasses for this piece of food.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
So I thought that was pretty funny. Another fun one that like learned behavior is, I don't remember where it is, but the dolphins will, like, I don't know how the dolphins know that it's time to do this. But the dolphins will chase a school of fish towards shore. And the locals will net the school and the dolphins. The dolphins don't freak out. The dolphins know the fishermen will let them out of the nets.
Yeah.
And then the dolphins will hang around and get their fair, and the fishermen will give the dolphins their fair share.
It's like those fish that lead people around in coral reefs to show them where the urchins are.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, so people that go after sea urchins, there's these fish that will show them where they are. Because the sea urchins, these fish, they farm. So they like grow crops, like little seaweed plants that they eat. But the sea urchins eat the plants. So the fish show the divers where the urchins are. And
Oh wow.
then the divers will smash open some urchins for the fish to eat.
Oh, that's cool.
Bleh.
Oh, he's alive!
They're alive.
Turd. I
Hello.
I originally went up and I grabbed a snack and I ate the snack and then I started watching an episode of Garbage Time, and
Is there a new
then
one
I sat.
now?
No, there isn't. I was just rewatching the one where they do the Bondo repair on the Falcon.
Oh, see, I would rewatch the Nutella one a lot.
hmm I like the Nutella one. Yeah. So anyway, I was watching that, and then I watched most of the way through that before I was like, yeah, I want to watch something else, and so I started watching the Roadkill episode with the lowrider Monte Carlo,
Oh yeah.
and so I was watching that for a little bit, and then my friend came by and dropped off the jacket, and then I watched that for a little bit longer, and then now I'm here again. So, yeah.
Which I need to go get my dinner out of the microwave.
Anyway, how have you two been?
Good.
Good. Trying to keep trying to keep chatting,
Trying.
so chat doesn't get bored and leave us.
Is
Yeah,
it
why can't
hard
they
to
just
keep
sit here
chatting
and
without
suffer
me,
in
or?
silence like the rest of us?
Yeah. If you're bored, just get some D4s and walk on them. It's great fun.
Gosh. I don't even use D4s ever, but I know the pain that would be so painful.
What are those? Like a dice?
Four-sided
Four-sided dice.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And they're in the shape of a pyramid. So basically caltrops.
I feel like Legos
For feet.
would hurt more.
Depending on the Lego, if it's a large Lego, not as much. So the D4 has a nice point sticking straight up. In Legos, they normally don't reach the arch of your foot. The D4 always will.
My sister has a set of metal dice.
Ouch.
I need
Yeah.
some. I like metal dice. I have a vase that I keep fake plants in, and it's just full of dice. Also, because you missed it earlier, Chalk, live my cat reaction.
Oh. Also, your stream on Twitch is not nearly as delayed as it is on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Twitch has better it doesn't have as much latency on it. Like something about the encoding, I forget. I think Stargoid went into it one day, and I can't remember the whole conversation.
Well, I know that there's a setting in the YouTube live stream panel that you can actually lower the latency of it. Like,
But I don't think it'll ever get to the point of Twitch, though.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's quite that much, but it would make it so that it is a significantly smaller difference than
Yeah.
it is.
But I think Twitch is like a second or two, and YouTube can be 12 seconds.
Yeah, it can be.
Oh, no.
Which
I'm overheating my ship.
is fine, because nobody seems to watch this on YouTube, so whatever.
It's hard to get into Elite on YouTube, it seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why
That's because-
Mars doesn't use Twitch.
YouTube is such...
Well,
like,
YouTube is where he's made his mark.
Yeah, I
And
guess
he
so.
started out making episodes, like space tourism episodes. He didn't used to do the live stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
And then he
I was
did the
watching
math
him
on
when
like
he
how
was
much
new.
time it takes to do that stuff. So
So, part of it is Elite is not conducive to making videos, really. Like, making Let's Play videos. Ask me how I know.
yeah, I was
You
just
tried.
sitting here doing hauling for like 17 hours.
Well, because I tried to do... Like, that's what one of my Epic accounts was used for, is I started making a Let's Play series on, Elite, like 3 or 4 years ago at this point, and I got a couple episodes in, where it was just like, okay, now I've done pretty much all the beginning player stuff, and from this point forward, there isn't enough structure to the game that I can actually make an episode. Like, it's far more conducive to do live streaming, especially because, like, in this format where you're talking with friends, then it's almost like a podcast
Well, it's just
sort
you're
of thing.
playing the game.
Well,
Right.
yeah. So,
And then talking to the ding dongs on chat.
I don't think your chat is gonna like when you call them ding dongs.
Yeah, well, when they actually like say something, they're great.
See, maybe I should get into Elite Dangerous streaming, and then we just do the stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
Just have really little Twitch people. I don't know. I don't know how to Twitch.
You should.
because I enjoy streaming. Like there was one stream that I did in particular that I really enjoyed on YouTube that was playing Kerbal Space Program, and like I had like 2 or 3 people actually interacting in the chat, and then I think it was like 10 viewers or something.
I've got 10
And-
viewers right now. We're balling.
Yeah. It's great. And I was like interacting with chat, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Like that was one of the best streams that I've had. So, you know. But I talk too much. Nobody wants to hear my boring thoughts. So. Unless your chat is gonna say no. They probably won't. Apparently, Meccan released a video called Battling Thargoids on an iPhone.
Apparently it was good we did not go to one of the Trailblazer ships because they have like 5 insulating membranes on them.
That's... Oh, yeah, because I heard about that they just got sucked dry, basically.
Yeah, because every idiot and their dog is out there trying to get like 20 million of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mind you, we're also those idiots. And I have a cat and
But-
not a dog. But
I have 5 cats, so.
Landing complete. Alight when ready.
Oh.
my thoughts are very nice, disembodied voice. I think they're talking to you.
Yeah, they're definitely talking to Chonk.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
So I think we're very near being done everything but insulating membranes.
Holy cow, looking back on that stream, this is random, and I'm sorry that I keep interjecting with my own stuff, but this is, looking back on that stream, it has 242 views, which I think is the highest out of anything on my channel, and it has 9 likes. 9 whole likes.
9 likes,
Great.
wow.
Yep.
Okay.
That was...
Oh,
So we're like 3 loads away from being done. Short of the insulating membrane.
3 loads from filling up the carrier.
Okay.
I streamed that in 2022. Oh.
Yeah, you had a lot more
Oh
free
my
time
gosh,
than
these ah.
No, I still have plenty of free time now to do it if I wanted to.
So like 3 of filling up my cargo hold.
Oh.
Yeah, I have to go back and forth to your carrier 3 times. Maybe
How long will that take you?
15 minutes?
Okay. Well, let me know when you're like just finishing up the second
Yeah.
one, and then I'll just set the carrier to come back.
Oh, actually, go into your carrier settings and increase the... you can actually increase how much storage for insulating membranes you can do. Because I bought Tritium, so I freed up space from your carrier.
Okay. So that'll do. You can do like 1,600 more.
What? I don't think I've seen that.
How big is your cargo hold?
Mine?
No, Ultra.
368.
So you're like 4.5 loads.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll probably just do 4,
okay.
or I'll do 5. So 4 will go into your carrier. The 5th one will stay on myself.
Yeah, so let me know when you're on like your 3rd one now, and then I'll set the carrier to come back.
What the frack just happened to my interface?
Nothing. It's fine.
No, because it just freaked out, like, made it look like it was filling up the CMMs, or the insulating membranes. Ended up only buying 3, and then exiting out of the commodities market, and going down to exit from the port menu.
Yeah.
So that was like 5, 6 inputs that I did not do. Or at least not intentionally do.
Gotta love it. My dad is going to be home soon after picking up my mom from the airport.
Does your
That
dad
means
actually play this game?
So he used to play it a lot. Like it was the main game that he played for probably a good 5 years after it came out.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to think, around. It was after Horizons came out that he stopped playing as much.
I stopped probably for a year before Odyssey came out, and then a year after Odyssey came out.
Yeah. Because I think he stopped well before Odyssey came out. Like it was when the game was starting to look tired and stuff, and it was like I want to say like 2018, maybe 2019. If I had to guess.
Yeah.
And he hasn't seriously played it since then.
You
So.
said your sister plays too?
Both of my sisters have accounts. I gave my oldest sister one of my Epic accounts, and then my older sister, I gave her a copy of the game as well. But they don't play it very often.
That's
Like
fair.
they played it. Yeah, they played it one time. Like we all played it together, and then we just haven't played it again because it's not really their type of game as much. So.
Yeah.
But,
It's a hard game to get into. I mean,
yeah.
the learning cliff isn't so bad because it actually has tutorials now. When I first started playing, the closest thing to a tutorial we had was there was like a tutorials menu, and it was just like basically a thing with a bunch of lists to YouTube videos.
Yeah. You just had the training stuff.
Well, it was
But
just
no
YouTube
actual
videos.
like in-game. Yeah, but no in-game like
Yeah.
thing. It was just, hey, this is how you do this. Yeah, the reason why I got into it, because I think I said this like one of the other days that we were playing, because this is not my normal type of game, but I think the reason why I'm playing
you
it
wanna
is
see-
because
Yeah, I can do that. Just a second. So this system is not gonna have jack shit in it. However,
Be careful showing the actual
Yeah,
system.
whatever,
Who
we're
knows
almost there.
stream snipers?
we got stuff going on.
good.
There's lots of room for activities. Gonna have like a asteroid base here, and I'd like to have a lot of CMM production.
I don't think you can. You don't have the high metals. But we're still finding that out.
I
So
think
don't
there's
quote
high
me on
metal
that.
worlds in there.
They all, like, I don't know. You don't normally find high metals in orbit of gas giants, is what I found.
Yeah.
The two high metals that I think I know of in your system are the first two, and they're not landable or buildable.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have other systems that I'm going to get that have lots of high
Yeah.
metals, so it'll work out.
Yeah.
If anything, it'll just end up being a high-tech system or something, or a refinery extraction system.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I actually have an extraction system as it sits, so
You don't.
that might be good to have.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you have titanium on your ship right now?
I do.
How much?
752.
Okay,
Need more.
so your next run is gonna have 41.
Okay.
Because I'm just about to go back to get another 774. I'm probably gonna set the carrier to jump back now.
Yeah. I was about to tell you to do it too.
Would it be better? I'll just send it back.
Like if you can stay on until this station is built, that'd be best.
Yeah, I mean, I will.
Because then you can claim the next system.
What? Hold on, let me pull
Okay.
out.
I'm gonna go for a minute, but I won't take forever this time. I promise.
I'm gonna dump it in the next system, which is what? C21-4.
Yeah.
And I'll put it.
Yep.
There.
What? For a moment there, I forgot what I was buying.
Something.
Yep. I scrolled down to like gold. Like gold, steel, and titanium. I wonder what, like, if you could get like a real air traffic controller to like look at how we fly near stations, like
They
from
probably
like
just shit their pants and die.
yeah. It's like, what are you doing? No,
Yeah, why are
don't
you
do that!
hitting the
As
fucking
someone's
shit?
doing a corkscrew out the mail slot.
Yeah, as somebody slams into the tower because they weren't paying
And it's like, that wasn't my fault. That was auto dock.
There we go. We're almost on another one, which
Yep.
is very good. Because then we only have one, two, three, four more.
Yep. And then 2 more to get to your home systems after that.
Yeah.
Which, in all honesty, I'm almost debating if it's possible, while you're building your asteroid base, if I quickly scoot around it and get to your home
You
systems.
probably
I don't know.
could.
Back again.
Like, it does raise the question, is someone then going to start using your systems to expand from? But and if we do just go at our own pace, if no one is interfering, it'd give us a chance to fix your BGS.
Yeah.
13 concurrent viewers.
Hell yeah. Hello.
Oh wow,
people.
you're at 11.
No, I'm at 13.
Shows-
Or
13 for me.
shows me, for me it's 11.
I'm going too fast. Slow down.
Yeah, don't burn up your ship.
Double tap J.
I don't know what that does.
Yeah, that'll work so well when you're in SEO.
When you're in Super Cruise, double tapping your Super Cruise button will emergency drop you.
Oh yeah, I know that. I don't know keyboard controls. I've never
Ah.
played this game on a keyboard.
That's what I have to say.
I've actually had I've had a lot of fun, like, tapping J and then waiting for the second tap until right at the right moment and seeing how close I can drop to where I want to go.
Yeah.
I've actually managed to, like, as I'm zooming by, drop myself at, like, 5 megameters away.
Oh, we've got another friend.
Hmm?
Cat.
Oh, Cat 2.
Oh my goodness. Don't shake him. Just a precious bean.
I have to have a co-pilot.
Well, I mean, yeah. That's why you shouldn't shake him. He's orange. He already has limited brain power as it is.
It's fine.
My orange cat, my first, family cat was an orange tabby. He was smart.
This cat's pretty friggin' dumb.
Well, that's because orange cats share a collective brain cell.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Your cat just had the brain cell
You're
all the
also
time. That's why it was only
harvesting shit out of
smart.
my system. That seems to be the common theme of everybody down here.
So where are you sending your stuff, Dark Sable?
Dark is part of from the other bridge.
Oh, from the Formidime Rift people.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, Dark Sable, if possible, every time you go to the CMJL, try to do donation missions for the Imperial Cartographics.
Yeah, please help me fix my BGS.
Be reminded, Imperial speed restrictions
Everybody
are
coming
in
out
place.
here and harvesting stuff has fucked up my BGS so badly.
To get her rep back up, because the only station that she did not have control of was that refinery station, but that's the one everyone's using. Everyone trading with that station raised their rep up. The system went into election, and she lost the election.
Yeah, because everybody keeps buying.
So
it.
we need to get her influence back up to cause another election, and then win the election to get her back into power in the
Yeah,
system.
But chances are, not a lot of donation missions actually show up here.
I find like 2 or 3 every 2 or 3 runs.
Yeah.
So, every little bit will help.
Yeah, for donation missions, that's pretty much all you're gonna see at this station.
But it's just keep an eye out.
Will you fucking stop, you cat?
See, I have a problem if I wanted to start streaming Elite. Everywhere else, I use the same username, but I don't. Elite Dangerous is one of 3 games that I use.
Donation missions have very little impact on background stuff in systems with ridiculous population. It's all this is a fairly low population system, all things considered. But I do my BGS entirely off donation missions because I'm lazy and have a lot of money. Because it does give influence, so it does help. So
Oh, and Darksable, do not take normal missions from her system. You'll spend an hour getting to the location.
yeah, because they will send you 500 light years away.
If you're gonna do missions for her faction, do on foot stuff, or do on foot missions. They'll be local.
Oh, I grabbed 752 tons of steel instead of titanium.
Yeah,
Oh,
Do you want to put it on your carrier, or do you want me to set up a
I
buy
don't
order?
expect anyone to actually do any missions for me. I frankly don't care that much if they do or don't.
put it on my carrier.
I'll fix it eventually. Hi, Cat.
Well, the reason I'm trying to, I want to kind of fix it before we get there, is because if you colonize from that system without you in power, it becomes so much harder.
It's fine.
I think I'm gonna drop this steel off and then take off for the evening.
You mean the
Okay.
titanium?
Yeah.
No, because I accidentally grabbed a full load of titanium, or steel instead of titanium, because I'm stupid. So,
I'm done with you on my lap. You're going
I like how when you pick up a cat, just behind its front legs, it's just like, it just doesn't know how to process it. Great.
Oh, speaking of the cat, our orange tabby learned how to open the door, slide his paw under the door
Oh,
and
no.
pull towards him to open the doors. Which we were actually glad for. If there was ever a fire, we knew he could get out. He could get out of a room.
Yeah.
None of our current cats do that. One of our cats is almost tall and can almost stretch. He knows what a door handle does. We haven't seen him jump and grab the door handle yet. He watches us use the door handle, and he's almost tall enough. If he stretches all the way, he can almost reach the doorknob, or not the doorknob, door handle.
My ship is perfectly fine. Stop looking at the heat warnings. They're heat suggestions.
Well, at least you don't have to hire exterminators. All the bugs just died. Can you imagine how careful customs will be if we ever become interplanetary or even interstellar, multiple systems?
Yeah.
One mess up could kill a whole planet.
It's fine. It's already that bad here, on Earth. If you
Yeah.
if you want to ship a car between two countries, even if they're bordering, the car has to be spotless.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention the environmental disasters we caused ourselves by bringing in different species.
It's
Like kudzu.
fine.
We brought to America, or to the Copper Hills of, I forget where, Tennessee, Kentucky, North Carolina, or South Carolina, I forget which. Because it could grow in high copper content.
Yes.
And it went, yeah, I like this other place better.
We had the same problem with zebra mussels.
Oh, those were imported? On purpose?
No, they were attached to people's boats,
Oh, yeah.
and then they drove around with their boats. And now they're just everywhere.
Yeah. And aren't they sharp?
I mean, I have no issue picking them off my boat.
Okay. Well, I didn't quite get as many as I wanted.
Only the finest high quality boat discussions here.
Yeah, I mean, my boat
In
is
this stream.
pretty terrible. It's older than probably your parents.
It is older than my parents. You'd be correct in that statement because you said it was 60s, right?
1959.
Oh yeah, 50s. Yeah.
I got back to your carrier like just before lockdown occurred.
That's good.
Nice timing.
Shipped out the chonky liner.
Oh, don't forget to set the insulating membranes to a cell order. And
Oh,
the carrier
okay, I
to
I will attempt to get myself
friends
in
and-
order. Well, I can try just turning up the gain on this thing. Is this better?
Oh, one thing that I am noticing with your stream, I just turned your audio on. It sounds like
No
there's like an echo or like two of your audio inputs from your microphone
What's that?
coming from two different places. Like it sounds like you have an echo almost, or like two different places that OBS is picking up your microphone from.
I mean, that's entirely possible.
So Dark Sable was saying no change on your volume for yourself.
I don't know, is this better? I really don't know much about this stuff. Maybe this. I'll try this. Maybe this is better.
Oh, let's unmute, and then I can tell.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, you're really quiet.
Am I still quiet?
Yeah, you're at least half my volume.
What about now?
I think you might have gotten quieter. I don't know how.
Gotta love it.
What
Hey,
about
I just
this? Is this
engineered my
better?
FSD.
Worse?
Oh,
Got-
worse. Way worse.
This is worse. Okay.
10 light years almost.
Is this better?
It's gonna make life so much.
I think you're about at what you were.
Is this better?
That sounds a bit better.
Okay, that's as high as it goes in the OBS settings. So it's at 900%, I think. Did I dump this stuff over here? Here we go. So my carrier has arrived, apparently.
Yep. And I'm undocking now. Is Chunk still with us?
Yeah, I'm still here. I was just letting you guys figure out audio
Okay.
stuff.
I'm gonna mute that again because distracting hearing two of me. Do you have a load of titanium with you somehow?
Not because I picked up the steel, and I'm gonna jump off.
Yeah, so then I need to do one more load, and then there's just like...
A tiny little bit,
Yeah.
and what I have on my carry, or on my
So like,
ship right now.
if you deliver the insulating membranes and then get me 19 titanium...
Maybe I should have sold the last little... I should have sold those. I could have picked that up. Yeah.
Do you have 19 titanium?
Not on my carrier, no, but I could have jumped to... Actually... you didn't change your... the buy order to a sell order, did you?
I can.
Don't do it yet. I'm gonna sell what I don't need on my ship right now to your carrier, and then go pick up titanium.
Okay.
Alright, well, you two have fun.
Okay,
Okay.
bye, Chonk.
Yep, hopefully we'll talk again tomorrow.
What do you think? Should I change the my help plea on Ghost Giraffe's Discord thing? We worked it out with the player faction coming in.
You're what?
I put Allison and I need help. There's another group of players getting close.
Ah, it's fine. I think nobody's
I don't want to
coming.
misrepresent it.
Nobody's gonna come close. It's fine.
Why, you don't want overrun by stab personnel?
I mean, if they want to help, they can help.
We're a very trigger happy bunch,
Well, then tell them
as
to
you can tell
trigger.
from every stream.
Tell them to show up and do stuff.
I'm not sure how much of our health or like our trigger happiness you want, because
I don't care how
Everything
many
ends up
people are out
dead.
here helping me build stuff. People can do whatever they want.
as long as you get your specific systems.
Yeah.
Okay, so 29, that would be... How much titanium do I need to pick up?
19.
Okay. Now I'm glad I have the FSD booster.
Oh, motherfucker, I wasn't paying attention.
Did you loop?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. When I fly by myself and nobody's talking to me, I never do loops. And then the second I do something like stream, I look like an idiot because I'm not paying attention. I'm reading chat. I'm looking at other stuff.
Yeah. If I ever start streaming, I am using AutoDock and Super Cruise Assist. Just so I can like use those times to read the chat and all that.
Yeah. Or you can be like me and look like an idiot while you do it. Yeah, it probably is. I'm not gonna start an interstellar war.
Well, the flying you into a planet isn't it being self-aware, it's just you just happen to have a port that you're going to that's on the wrong side of a planet. I really think Super Cruise Assist should be able to tell there's a planetary body in the middle. and go around. It really should be able to, but it doesn't.
Eh,
Really
I
annoying.
wouldn't know. I don't use it.
Ah, darn it! I stopped the Super Cruise boost the wrong time. I was going for Cutter Super Cruise, not Type 8 Super Cruise.
Steady traffic in this sector.
I definitely wouldn't be able to handle a Cutter without auto dock. Yeah, nope. I tried twice. That was enough.
I land my ship perfectly fine.
We trust
Yeah,
this facility will serve you well.
I can land a Type 9, fine. Cutter, not so much. I still think that Autodock is faster than I am. Oh yeah, that's what I'm flying, a shieldless cutter. With, in the military slots, 2 Guardian hull reinforcements. Which have saved my life. I looked away and forgot to hit X to zero my throttle, and I nosedived into a 1.3G planet. But, like, you really can't beat the cutter in terms of getting out of gravity wells, or, like, out of mass lock. It's twice the speed of the Type 9.
Yeah.
Ship released. Please exit the station safely and promptly.
I mean, this ship is pretty slow. I don't even think I have... No, they're just, like, regular thrusters. The cutter does look better. I've thought about getting a cargo cutter. The only thing stopping me is laziness. But it might happen.
Oh, we just missed each other.
That's fine. That gives me time to get there and then get in a
swap
medium
out
ship.
ships. Yep, I forgot about that, yep. I'm so used to me being the one that needs to be in the medium ship.
Yeah, now I'm doing it.
Oh yeah. Bye.
We desperately need the Panther Clipper. FDev when?
Oh, come on! You mentioned the Panther Clipper, now it's another 6 months.
I know, but we need it.
I don't know if we necessarily need the Panther Clipper, we just need the monster child of a Beluga and a Type 9.
Yeah. Saud Kruger cargo ship when?
Like, I want it to be like as wide as the pad is capable of, and as long. Like, even if it looks
the
like
Type
someone
11.
Took a poor Type 9, chopped it in the middle, or put it on a rack, stretched it out, and then fed it way too much butter, and fattened it up. Like, I wouldn't care if its max speed was only 100. If it's hauling, like, over 1,000 cargo, I wouldn't care.
I just need something to haul at least 1,000 cargo.
And like even if it like the default max speed was 100, I'm sure someone would find out the right experimentals, the right thrusters to get the thing going like a fighter jet. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Or the exact opposite, where it doesn't even have enough thruster power to even move out of the mail slot at all, or like lift off the pad. Like Rain Man's Sunday driver. It couldn't even leave the station where it was built before it got blown out of the air. They're like, nope, you've been in here for too long, and the station blew them up. That was hilarious. It's kind of sad that I want to build that Sunday driver just to
Yeah, but it'd
have
be so
fun.
useless.
Yeah. But it'd be so fun to take on Mars's streams like, wait for me, guys! It's like, what's taking you so long? I brought my Sunday driver. And just see how long it takes for someone to go, okay, nope, you're going back to your carrier, and blow me out of the air. And that's if it even survived going towards the ground to begin with. Actually, I just thought of another fun one that they might do on Mars's stream. Because I'm sure someone is always there that has force shells. It's like,
Yeah.
get a move on and shoots me from behind, or like shoots the Sunday driver from behind, just launching it forwards.
Is that what those do?
They will send you in the direction of the shot.
Interesting.
So if you want to launch your launch people high into the sky, you find like a cliff to park the ship on. You park it there, and then you have the other guys like get as far how to word this? Like get as low to the ground behind you, so like most of their shots are going up when they hit the ship. But because you're landed, the ship can't move. So it builds up this kinetic charge, so that the next thing to touch it gets yeeted in the direction that the force shells were aimed at. It's a really funny quirk of the game physics. It's
I mean,
hilarious.
whatever works.
Oh yeah, it's great fun. Like if you want to like launch people over settlements, you just shoot them to ship in the back, like normal. But if you want to send them into orbit, you have to find a way to like hit them from underneath, which is quite tricky.
Okay, I'm gonna go pop into a ship.
Okay, and I won't use overcharge. I'll just doodle my way over. This is where pocket ships would be very handy, if you have any.
I mean, I do, but it's engineered.
Oh, yeah. Well, you might want to get those off of it.
Yeah, one day when I'm done being lazy.
Or you could just bite the bullet and sell the thing now and have
No.
it show up on my carrier.
It's a fully engineered Mandalay. I'm not gonna bite the bullet.
It's so easy to get the materials, though.
Yeah, but I'm lazy.
If I could, I'd transfer you the materials, but the only thing I might not have is the... Nope, I have 26 data mined wake exceptions. I really need to fill those back up. Like, 2 weeks ago, I had 100... Or no, 3 weeks ago, I had 100. Then I built 3 or 4 ships.
What's in this system anyways?
Not much.
Yeah, not a whole lot.
Like, well, it has the 2 asteroid belts, which can have asteroid bases, but like around the gas giants where the rings are the
Yeah.
prettiest because they're dense, it only has slot for only one gas giant has a potential for an asteroid base.
It does have actual asteroid belts too.
Yeah, it has 2 of them, an A and a B belt, I believe. Dark Sable also said too lazy to operate cargo soup also, or
Yeah,
cargo
I
scoop
don't.
also.
I refuse. It's too much work.
So what do you guys think of the new limpet holding pattern? The circle underneath the ship.
I mean, as long as they don't hit each other.
You know, I never thought of that. I don't think I've ever seen limpets hit each other, even in this when they're in a stationary holding pattern.
I mean, I've never seen them hit in the holding pattern, but when they leave it, I have.
I just hope they fix the limpets like going, or like having something, or them holding something but not putting it in the cargo bay.
Yeah.
That came about when they introduced PowerPlay 2.0.
I don't know if they fixed it recently, but when I was doing stuff a while ago, it was still a problem.
Yeah. I wonder why they changed the holding pattern. If someone just said, I think this would be cool, and then like spent their own time implementing or figuring out the code.
Yeah, maybe.
If I was a game developer and someone had that much initiative, I'd be like, we'll test it if it doesn't cause any issues. Okay. Like, in all honesty, like, in real space, like, if it was in space, your limpets would not just be hovering underneath your ship. I would program, like, or every ship would be built with a certain number of, like, limpet latches.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like, when you have them and they're in the middle, in between tasks, like, they're just latched onto your ship. So they're not using propellants. If not outright just docking with the ship. Like, each ship has so many. And it's like, oh, I need a recharge. Or refuel. Latches on and gets more materials. I can't believe how many stations we built in. Did it?
Not even a week.
In just under a week. Because it was tomorrow, 4 o'clock, I think, my time. Which is in 16 hours.
Yeah.
When colonization turned back on. We've built, like, what? This will be the 5th or 6th station.
I think the 5th
Fifth outpost,
And a Coriolis.
6th station, and a Coriolis. And that's just, like, me, you, Chachonk for a little bit.
Yeah. Mostly
and a little
you.
bit from Falcon. Yeah. It definitely helps that I did not have to go down to, like, if I was working in my original system, I'd still be working on, like, the 5th one.
Yeah.
Or maybe, not, like, the 3rd one, really. as having to drop down out of orbit constantly to get more materials. 'Cause there is no orbital refinery where my home system is. It's
Yeah,
all
which is
ground-based.
annoying.
John Deere is the limpet maker and wants you to keep buying them.
Yeah. Silly John Deere. And you can't repair them. That's why they blow up.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if FDev originally planned for the limpets to be like the heat or the money sink in the game. Limpets and rebuys to be the
Yeah, but
money
like
sink in
rebuys
the
are
game.
so nothing.
Oh, now
Like,
they
the
are
Fit Buy
nothing.
Man is like 66,000.
If I get blown up by another power, it costs me nothing to rebuy. Like, rebuys are a joke now. Exploding in my cutter, like by ramming into something, that's another story. That hurts a bit. That's
It doesn't
like
hurt
16
me.
million.
It's fine.
Yes, it hurts me. It hurts my pride.
Yeah. Okay, you can do the thing.
Have you already figured out, or
Yeah, I'm
have you
just.
figured out what you're going to build in the next system?
Yeah.
Oh, didn't we? Or no, the asteroid base was for our final destination.
Yeah. Okay, bye now.
This one's just going to be some type of outpost. Have a wonderful night. Or morning, afternoon, whatever it is where you are.
It's night.
Oh, I want to see which factions are here. Oh man, these are getting really complicated. It's interesting. I'm allied with 3 out of the 4 factions that are getting dragged along. The only ones I'm not allied with are Tactical Operation 31. I wonder if FDev has kept a track, or can keep track of how much tritium has been burned jumping carriers for colonization.
Probably too much.
We're only making more helium. And helium's fun to play with. So you could almost say every time we jump a carrier, we're making toys.
Yeah.
You're bringing balloons to all
Okay, bye, Dark.
all the girls and boys. Okay, later, Dark Sable. Oopsie. No, not codex. Oopsie. Oh, I bet that's the boat on the outside of my that boat. I don't know what the call sign is. You know how you were mentioning like the call signs that you're getting tired of?
Yeah.
And I just remembered the one that I think I've heard the most, Charlie Alpha Lima.
Yeah.
But that's not CPL. That's not the like, or at least that's not what the one that's on this one. This one's like C, or the identification is CP 29T, so it's not that. I don't know where I'm getting Charlie Alpha Lima.
I don't know.
It might be the Mandalay or the Python, though. I flew a Python for a long time. That's one of the ships that needs a major rework. It uses 3 beam lasers and 2 seeker missiles. I really had no idea what I was doing when I engineered that thing. Basically, what it was built for was shred the shields with beams and missile the thrusters on the ship as it goes by. Which worked quite well. Oh, it was the proto. I took the Protostar to your carrier and then brought the Type 8 back. Okay, that makes sense now. Oh, that's not your stream. Okay, that makes more sense. Hi, Drive.
Hello. How are you? Welcome to the stream.
Oh, what did it do with my keyboard? There it is. You know how you know when you've probably been awake too long, when you can't remember where you put your
Yeah,
tablet's
it's always
keyboard.
fun. Good relaxing game. We've been out here hauling for the better part of like what, 5-6 hours?
You have. I've been hauling for 12.
Yeah, I was busy. Yesterday I was working late and then we decided to go and key bang somebody's Mark IV Golf in the parking lot. So, have you ever done that before? So,
If it's destructive, no.
I'm sure it likes it. You just like rev the piss out of it and then turn the car on and off while you're revving the piss out of it. And it shoots flames.
I would No, yeah, never done that.
I don't know, it's something. My car does not require key banging to make flames. It just does it.
Just wrong key or wrong mouse. Non-lethal. The last station took 13 medical and non-lethals, and this one takes 12.
Well, that's good enough.
Mm-hmm.
You are welcome at this carrier, Commander.
Power generators are the same. Semiconductors, that changed by like 4. Steel. I don't remember what the original number was. That changed by 1. Titanium. Huh. That changed by a lot. The number I have written down for titanium for the last one was 5,663, and this one needs 5,350.
I mean, that'll do.
Yeah. I just find it weird it varied by that much.
Commence shutdown. Welcome, Commander.
Like, I know they built in some variance, but I didn't think it was that much. Yeah, I don't see Falcon's carrier anywhere near us.
Yeah, I don't know what he did. Maybe he went to go restock it.
He said grab whatever you need off of it. The only thing I can think of is he jumped to the wrong system.
Maybe. How many insulating membranes do I need?
352.
Are you sending your carrier over here?
Yeah, it's 7 minutes from jumping. I should have set it to jump earlier and I didn't. Yeah. Dropped the ball on that one.
Did
Just like, I don't wanna.
Chunky didn't send his over here, did he?
I guess not. I thought he said he was going to.
Oh well.
I don't see his carrier here either. My carrier is the only one in this system.
You are now clear of the area.
If he jumped it,
Do
he
you
had
have
to have
his
sent it back
bookmarked?
to his. No. Didn't think I need to. I'm very stingy with bookmarks.
That's fair.
Like, I don't even, or actually, no, I did mark the systems where I found a couple Earth-likes in a close, like, not the same system, but within, like, 10 light years of each other. I marked that, but the exact specifics are in a spreadsheet.
Yeah, I don't know where Chunky's carrier went.
It would suck. They log on tomorrow and it's like, my carrier's gone. They jumped it into oblivion. Like some new glitch. Or they found Raxla. Raxla swallowed them whole. Oh, I just realized I don't need to have like spare tritium on my carrier. I just have to make sure I always fill up the tritium
Yeah.
every time I jump, because I'm always jumping to a refinery system. That's handy. So drive the bus, or drive the Gus bus. Do you have your own colonized systems yet?
Oh, motherfucker, I forgot to do the thing. My cat is snoring.
Oh.
Poor guy. He's just sleepy. Look at this little guy. Are you just sleepy, little guy? Yeah. Yeah. Good boy.
Oh, I need to remember to get the that booster off of that ship before I repurpose its cargo bay. I might get the CMMs off my carrier and then go to bed.
Yeah, I mean, I thought about staying up all night, but I might not also. Hard to tell.
Well, now that we don't have to worry about that other faction coming in.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this... People are moseying away over there.
Oh, are they... Oh no, that's the part of our bridge where they did that. But that's the Colonial Guard
Yeah.
there.
So I don't know where Chunky sent the carrier.
I like the creaking of the hull in hyperspace from the carrier.
It's fine.
No, it's like I like the sound effect.
Yeah, it's good.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if I've ever noticed it before. But that's weird. Okay, maybe I should just go to bed now.
Yeah, maybe. That might be worth it. I'll probably pop off too. So thank you for watching, everyone that's still here. Good night, I guess, and if I don't see you, good morning and good afternoon and good evening.